Good evening. So, I just got out of a 2-hour workshop that I hosted that was all about mysticism and leadership. And it was really fun to blend the two for um, for the participants. It was a free workshop. And I always learn something new every time I am serving. That's one of the most fun things about serving. And I want to tell you guys a story about vision, because without vision, we're just kind of floating in the ethers. And when I first started getting into this work, I got really frustrated because I spent a lot of time making my vision wrong or letting other people make it wrong, or letting other people's, limiting beliefs about my vision. And I was doing that. It wasn't anyone else's fault. It was me allowing for that. And I still sometimes do it because, we're human. But the cool thing about vision is that when we lock it in, when we see it, feel it, taste it, that's when we commit to it. So I had a vision in 2018. I've told you guys this cosmic download. I get to become living embodiment of the Statue of Liberty, Lady Liberty. And just that alone drove me to a certain point, but it didn't get me to the next level. So knowing that I could embody her, I thought I needed to become kind of a character of her. And through exploration, that vision of becoming her took me to a certain point, and then I couldn't go any farther. So I got to, I didn't have to, but I got to update my vision. So a couple of things came out of this workshop specifically is one, you guys, your visions are perfect. Don't let anyone, especially you, allow yourself to say your vision's not good enough. Your vision could be, I'm going to poop every day at 5 p.m. Or it could be something huge. My vision is to liberate and empower humanity. That's a lot, right? And, we get to update our vision, but you got to have a vision. So here's a story I want to tell you guys. I am getting married in April, as a lot of you know, and I hired the wedding planner. And we have the place. We're going to Corfu, Greece. Just so awesome. And I was not in my leadership nor responsibility around the planning of the wedding, because I had a story that if I just hire the wedding planner, he'll take care of all of it. Well, the problem with that is that a wedding planner, first of all, needs to see who you are, especially one who is halfway across the world. He also needs to understand what I want, or he's just going to freaking go crazy. Now, it's a pretty small wedding. I think there's probably be about 30 people there. It's halfway across the world. And I had this meeting with him the other day, and I've been procrastinating on it because I'll tell you why in a minute. But I had this meeting with him, and he's just telling me all this stuff. And it's like, I did the math, and it comes out to like almost $30,000. And I'm like, I got mad, and I got scared, and I got stressed, which of course in turn got Darren mad, stressed, and scared too. And what I realized after this meeting, I wasn't in my vision. I was letting someone else drive the vision. And thank goodness he was driving it, because someone freaking needs to, right? But when I realized that, I was like, okay, I know all of the options, and now I have something to work towards. And I allowed myself to really sit in it, into vision. And then I was like, okay, wait a minute. I've been planning my wedding for 41 years. I'm 41 years old. I am a normal woman, normal girl. And I've been planning my wedding subconsciously, right? I mean, there's been moments of very conscious planning too. There's a specific song I want to walk down the aisle to. It's very specific. And I'm I'm not expecting anyone to play it. And actually, I don't want anyone to play it. I just want to play it. I want to play the original. So telling all of this because my realization, my memory was that, oh my God, I'm out of my vision. I just wasn't allowing myself to share my vision with anyone, including Darren. Darren and I have a vision. We want to get married in Corfu, Greece. We decided that in 2015 when we were there. Like, if we ever get married, we're going to get married here. And that was as far as the vision went at that moment. That's all it had to be. It was a declaration. And then I hired the wedding planner because I wanted someone boots on the ground. So that was another step. And what's beautiful is that when I had the meeting with the wedding planner and he gave me all of the things, I then had a framework of knowing that I knew where to go now. I also work with copywriters. And sometimes I'm like, just write copy for me. And they do it. And I'm like, this is all wrong. And what's great about it is that I can then go in and I can tweak it and I can tweak it. Sometimes I'm a great starter, but as I've worked through my leadership all these years, I've also realized I can be a great finisher when I have the framework. Why am I telling you all this? Because if you're feeling like you're procrastinating, you're feeling out of whack, or you're feeling stuck, or like there's something on your heart, but you're not moving forward, are you, just take a look inside of yourself, just feel into it. Are you on your vision? Well, Keelan, I don't know what my vision is. Okay. Then fucking book a call with me. Let's talk about your vision. Like, reach out for support. Make a video and just start talking about what the world could look like, what you want the world to look like. It's all kinds of solutions. But first off, you get to have your vision. Now, again, the vision can change. The vision can be different for different things, like liberating and empowering humanity. What does that have to do with my wedding? Well, I get to feel liberated and empowered every day of my life in order to be sourced for my own vision. And when I realized, wait, I don't feel liberated or empowered. I don't feel free or empowered because I have a very specific budget. And it's not even that I can't manifest extra money for a wedding. It's that I'd rather use that money for other experiences. And Darren and I are totally in agreement for that, right? So, and we all know wedding stuff. I love you, wedding planners, but like that shit is so inflated. It's freaking crazy. So there's win-wins all over the place. And as soon as I got into my leadership, as soon as I got into my vision, the stress melted away. I was back in power. And it wasn't me being a jerk or, changing really anything about me. It was really just a shift in perspective of, wait a minute, like this is my day. What do I really want underneath it? I want a great party. I want an extremely amazing experience. And I don't need a lot of like the stuff. It's just not my deal. I'm fancy, but like fancy in very specific ways. So I want you just to drop in the comments, what's your vision? And again, I'll reframe it because sometimes people like to use that as an excuse of like, well, I don't know what my vision is. What do you want your world to look like? What do you want the world to look like? I believe in world peace. I know it's possible. I've actually seen it. We've all seen it. There are moments when this earth is peaceful. It's possible. That's my stand. It doesn't have to be your stand. But you have something that's really important for you. Maybe it's having a healed world. Maybe it's moving somewhere special with your family. Maybe it's creating income for your family. I don't know. It can be in whatever you want. And don't make yourself wrong. Let it be. Let it be what it is. The next piece of that is to share it. Share it with the world. Share it with me. Share it with your friends. Share it in the comments. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode and really, come from a place of vision and you will continue to move forward and create all kinds of magic in your life. Ums for dum-dums. With that said, I hope you have a great evening, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. And if you have it on your heart, please share this with someone who needs to hear this. And or if you're watching on YouTube, please smash that subscribe button. Let's get the word out there. Thanks, guys.